Hey everyone, it's Brie, and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Blvd creative team, and I'm super excited to share this layout with y'all today. I am going to be working with the To the Moon collection, and I legit used, I think, every single pattern paper from the collection, and I really wanted to use some of my punches, so I pulled out quite an assortment of my star punches in different sizes. So I had a large one, I had one that cuts or punches 5 different shape or sizes of stars, and then I had a little medium one and then a small one. So I just went through all the pattern papers and I punched out quite a few different stars, and of course I punched way too many, but I always like to have more than enough so I don't have to go back and punch more. So what I am doing here is I wanted to create a nice little subtle mixed media background. So I took some white cardstock. It's the Marshmallow Basil cardstock. It's thick. I didn't prep it with any gesso, and I'm just taking some Shimmers paints from my stash, and I am just creating a little wavy background. So I have a colorings in Freshly Squeezed, a colorings in No Yolking, and a Vibes in Mustard Seed. So I just sprayed it down on my glass mat, and I'm just painting it on, doing a little bit of blending, added some water, and I do add some splatters as well. So I kind of just blend the two yellows together and then blend in the orange one, and then I added some splatters at the end. Now my glass board, I know a couple people have asked me what it is. It's from the Glassboard Studio, and it's magnetic, and it is fantastic. I absolutely love it, especially the magnetic part, because I can actually put down my papers and so they don't move, and it's really great for ink blending. Okay, so here are the larger stars that I've pulled out, and I've taken my pen off camera and I've just outlined each star in black ink, which is a different change for me because I usually use white gel pen, and I thought the black would be a nice little pop. But I wanted a little something extra, and I've been really obsessed with my stickles lately, so I went around each perimeter of each star with my stickles, and I applied it on to make it super sparkly. So now I'm going to go ahead and arrange my stars along that little wavy line, and I'm going to adhere them all down. And I didn't pop any up on foam tape, which is very surprising because you know me and foam tape, I love popping everything up on foam, but I kept it pretty flat. And now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the smaller stars. So I arranged my larger stars, and then now I'm going to go in and fill in the spaces in rainbow order with the smaller stars. So that little section, the first section on the left in my little dish, is where I put the ones from the punch that punches 5 different shapes or sizes of the stars. So I'm able to fill in little spots with little stars, and then with medium stars and all kinds of stuff. So it looks nice and full. So this was a really fun way to add a lot of pattern onto your paper, and I love how it turned out. So there is all the sparkle with the stickles. I think it just adds a little something extra. And because it's stars and this collection is space themed, it was perfect because it's sparkly. Okay, so the photos that I'm using are of my boys. They are in this really cool spaceship ride. We were stationed at Randolph Air Force Base in San Antonio, and they had this kid fair, and so I forgot I had these photos, and when I was looking through what I wanted to use for this layout, I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. It's got to do with space. So I printed 2 out, and I'm going to arrange them where they're kind of clustered together, and I added this pennant that says dude, which is so cute. And then for my title, I'm just going to take the word play from the Chow chipboard sticker sheet, and I'm going to add on to it using the orange Florence Alphas, so it'll say play all day. Now I am just going through the rest of that chipboard sticker sheet and pulling out stars and other maybe tinier little shapes that I could fit. I included that little alien head in green, and I am embellishing tone on tone, or the color blocking method. I thought it was fun, and I'm really glad that I chose the yellow and orange background. That way everything really pops off of the page, with those bright bold colors. So yeah, I like how that turned out, and it really helped with the glitter stickles as well as that black pen by going over those large stars, so they have some definition and they don't really get lost. So yeah. All right, I added a little rocket ship and 2 little astronauts, and this is where I add on to my title, like I mentioned before, and then I'm just going through and adding some liquid adhesive to some of those chipboard pieces, because if you are aware, or if you do know, that chipboard tends to not stick through time, and so it's always best to add some liquid adhesive to your chipboard pieces. So I'm going in with some gray thread. I also added some blue thread and some red behind some of those larger stars. And then I'm going to add in some of the stars from this really cute epoxy sticker sheet, and as well as that fun little robot guy. I think he's so cute. And I think that wraps it up. I don't think I do anything else. I'm going to show you an up-close look at this layout, and you'll see that sparkle and all those stars and all of the gorgeous pattern. I love how this one turned out. It's so fun and perfect for my photos. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Here is a look at the final layout. I know it's super busy, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I had a chance to document these photos. So I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.